to Distracted Divas. I'm Diva Pearl. We have Diva Mona, Diva Pamela, and Diva Becky. Please join us for our podcast and see what's going on today
on Distracted Divas.
Welcome to Distracted Divas with our first guest.
This is our first guest ever. So we're here to ask her, what is it?
Well, who is this?
Oh, yeah. Ma'am, can we have your name?
Mommy. My name is Shelby. This is my mother. This is my aunt.
Yes, ma'am.
Go, Shelby. Go, Shelby. It's your birthday. No, I'm just kidding.
So we're bringing some family and friends in today.
Because it's graduation weekend and family and friends are all around.
Yes. So today's topic, we're going to ask our guests things they wish they knew before they hit a certain age group. And you're representing what age group?
The 30s.
The 30s.
The early 30s, I would say.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Early 30s.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one thing that I do wish that I would have known is like more like budgeting finances.
Oh,
like what to invest in how to put my money in certain places so that it will grow. So that way, me being 30-something years old.
Wait, who are you? No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't feel like, okay, I'm struggling, but I'm not struggling. I would say that I would be financially a bit more financially stable than I am now.
That's a good
That's
topic.
how I feel.
Absolutely.
I would have known, but I think my parents have always tried to tell me, but it's just like active listening played a big part. If I would have listened to what my parents told me and didn't do that, okay, then maybe I would be a little bit more there.
Oh, I was just saying, somebody's very proud of her.
I thought you said that it wasn't my mom.
I'm so impressed. Oh my God.
That's not what you expected, huh?
No.
Because she's always clowning. She thought she was
She's
coming to
always clowning all the time, and then she came out with something so totally unexpected. I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And is
So, are you doing something about that though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started my 401k, my Roth, and I feel like I'm doing pretty financially stable. I feel like I'm able to, and then budgeting where to shop at. You know, everything's expensive, but it's just like coupon shopping helps. Not only coupon shopping, the buy one get one frees help because if it's free, it's for me. That's what I learned. If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah.
And then not only that, it's like where to put your money at, and that's about it.
Well, our question is, are you teaching your children what you wish that we taught you?
Yes. But I can't help everything in the store. They be like, Mama, can I have? They think money grows on trees.
But basically, you're teaching how to save and teaching how to look at stock market and the things that you're looking at now. Are you teaching her the same things?
I have been helping Vanessa, and you know I can't help if she pulling this stuff out of her savings without my permission. I'm just playing.
Well, that's kids.
You know.
Kids for you.
But I have every time I give her 25, I be like, hey, put $5 up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Up.
Yeah.
Put $5 up, and then you know with Cash App, I know Cash App, they do help with like investing your money and having saving goals so that you know her birthday. She's like, I want to do this for my birthday. Hey, the money that I give you, save that $5, save that $10, put it up, and then when that time comes, you have it to spend it.
So we'll have a shameless plug. If you want to invest in Vanessa's future, her Cash App is.
I don't know her Cash App.
You can send it to me and I can edit it in.
Okay.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, come on.
Shameless
Hey,
plug. People just send people money for no reason.
It can't hurt. Can't hurt.
At all.
Okay.
Right.
At all.
So if you would have known what you know now, when would you have started?
When I was 21, I would have never been. I would have been like a little bit more. I'm starting finally now that I'm 32. I'm starting to finally realize like how important life is. Like when you're in your 20s, you're like, look, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do da. You're not really. Some are focused, but I can honestly say that I was like trying to run the streets and be like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. I wasn't so focused, but now that after that second child, I was just like, well, I gotta get it together. my child, being 13 and a 1-year-old, that's a completely big gap.
Yes,
So
for
it's
sure.
just like when you have that 1-year-old, you're starting over the struggle again. And when your kid is 13, you stop paying for daycare. Because, they're able to stay home by themselves.
Right.
And then when you go back into paying for daycare, you're like, whoa, $300 daycare is like different. So
And
that's what I mean.
diapers.
Yes, diapers, wipes, clothes, every time
Yep.
you turn around, you would think that he's going to stay in 18 months for a while. No, he's always 2 years old.
Oh, wow.
Like, where did he go?
Yeah, he's a big
Where
boy.
did the time go? And you're like buying, every time you turn around, it's just, I got to get this, I got to do this, I got to buy this, I got to buy that. And it's consistently, it does not stop. So it's different.
So I have a story about Miss Shelby when she was in high school. That even though she's saying this now, she has always had an entrepreneurial mind. So when she was in high school, she was like, "Mommy, can you go buy some candy and can you buy some hugs and I could take them to school and I could sell them for blah blah blah." And I was like, "You can't give them away because you're gonna sell them for 25 cents." "No, ma'am, you can't give them away. I can't even 50 cents because people can't afford it." So I would go to Sam's and I would buy all these things and I would give them to her. And she was like, "Do you want me to pay you for them?" I'm like, "No, because to me, that's a plus. You want to buy something so you can save money, so you can buy your own phone." She wanted it because she wanted to buy her own phone because I refused to buy her one. She wanted to buy her own phone and pay her own bill.
Right.
So I would buy her those things and give it to her, and she would sell them at school. And then when she ran out, she was like, "Mommy, I ran out." And I was thinking, how much money did you make? You didn't give them away because she has always been a compassionate.
Right.
She's always been a compassionate person where she used to take lunch and she used to like, "Can you make 2 lunches?" And I'm thinking, you ain't even eating one of them. So, but she was always giving something away. So I was telling her, you can do that, which is fine, perfectly fine. But if you want to pay your bill, you're not going to be able to pay your bill by giving stuff away. But she never, I can attest to this, ever since she's been in high school and graduated high school, she's never asked me for anything. Not one time. Like, not one time.
Miss
She's
Independent.
never asked me to pay a bill. She's never asked me to, can I have $20 for this? I might have given her something just because I have grandkids. But she never asked for it. So to me, whatever she learned from us, she learned it well.
Awesome.
So she applied whatever she learned, she applied it. So that's a kudos to her as a mother because she's been living on her own for quite some time without having to come back home and start over and then get her own place. So she's like an independent woman. Kudos. Kudos to you, Shelby, for sure.
Thank you, Auntie. Thank
For
you,
sure.
Mommy.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Thank
That was
you.
great.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Okay.
Definitely want to thank Miss Shelby for being on our
Yes.
podcast. It has been very eye-opening for me because we parents never think that we teach our children anything, but she just made us see that we do teach them, and they do get it.
We
at
go
some
through
point.
one ear and out the other, and we only hold the stuff we want.
Well, there you have it.
There you go.
All you parents who didn't know, there you have it.
It
Take
goes
that
through
one
one ear
ear.
and out the other, and it's just
Yes.
like, oh, my mom did say that.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
then it's like, back to one ear out the other.
No,
And some of it sticks.
That goes to that test of
Selective hearing.
when
Yes.
you tell me that your child did something and you say, "I said something," I'm thinking, that sounds kind of familiar. doesn't it?
Awesome.
Thank you, Shelby, so
You're welcome,
much.
guys.
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
thank you so much.
Anytime.
Yes, thank you so much. Aw. So now we gotta get home.
Next time I'm gonna cut up.
Go.
Next time act like I ain't got no sense.
All right, we're back.
Yes, part 2 of questions and guests. New
We have our
guests
second guest.
on Distracted Divas.
This is Blake.
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
Thank
He's
you.
taken, he's taken, so back up.
Yes. I
But
am.
don't worry about anything because we edit out stuff in it.
Yeah, y'all don't do edit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So the question that we're asking people today, so you're how old?
I'm 21 years old.
21 years old. So we just had somebody in their 30s, and we're asking people, like, what do you wish you knew before you were 21?
Yes.
Is there
Okay.
something that you wish you knew that you might have, I don't know, helped you with life a little bit or whatever?
I feel like I wish I would have known that like the people you hang around quietly like shape your future
Wow.
as you go on in life.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have known that I needed to save my money when I was younger. And
Oh my
that's-
gosh, we have a theme today.
Yes. Yes.
Not save it or spend it on Fortnite. That's a big
Awesome,
thing. Yeah.
awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome because our previous guest said the same thing about saving money.
Mhm.
Like, so we as parents, that helps us as parents, and that helps the future generation parents know that their children want to know about money.
Mhm.
Well, maybe you didn't want to know, but you wish you knew
Yeah.
because that helps you.
Mhm.
Like I feel like when I was growing up, my parents let me. We have another surprise guest.
We have another surprise guest.
My,
This is Sid.
my parents let me write the checks because back when we were young, we had checkbooks. So my parents let us write the checks for
You don't know what
whatever
that
we
is.
paid. But I'm saying that happens to my generation. But they never expressed to us why we were doing it.
Yeah.
So if they would have told us, so this gets debited from the money that you have in here that we're writing from, and then the next thing that you do gets debited, then we would know.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't know that. We just knew we were writing checks. So
Yeah.
we just can write checks forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't know that
So-
it came out of the bank account.
So what you're saying will resonate to the parents now that don't just ask them to do something, tell them, teach them that it's a debit, it's a debit, it's a debit, and if you add money, it's a credit. So
Yeah.
that's really good.
Well, what I think is a good takeaway is Shelby said she wished she would start when she was 21.
Right.
So you're
I'm
ahead of the
21,
game
so-
if you're already thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can actually do something about it.
Mhm.
And you can talk to Shelby before you leave and maybe get some, because she just said she just started like a Roth or like 401k,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
stuff like that. So that, maybe you can get some tips from her. And she mentioned something about using Cash App
Oh yeah.
as a way to like save money. So you should talk to her when we get done.
And also, what I feel that people your age need to know, especially at 21,
Mhm.
is the longer you stay with the job, the more you save, the more you can retire with a pension and not just Social Security.
Mhm.
Pension means you've worked for that job for 20 plus years, 25 years maybe. So you're 19, if you stop
Yeah,
at
21.
21, if
Yeah.
you stop at 45, you've worked at that job for 30 plus years, or 50. You've
Yeah.
worked at that job for 30 plus years. You can retire with a pension, and your pension could be more than your Social Security, your Social Security amount.
Mhm.
So
Well-
maybe you could retire with $4,000 a month because your pension retired. There's a difference. So people need to know that there's a pension retired and there's a Social Security. It can be combined.
Well, what I was going to say about that too is if you did get into a job that has a pension and maybe you don't like it, but you do it for 20 years, 25 years or whatever, like she's saying, then because you're so young, by the time you're 45 or 50, like I'm going to be 53. So I'm still young, I still do a lot. You see us out there,
Yes.
getting after it. So like you could be retiring from a job maybe you don't love, but it like pays the bills and has a nice retirement fund. And then by the time you retire, you could actually start doing something you love, and you have your pension, your Social Security, and now you're doing something that you love,
Right.
and you're making money doing that too. So,
Right. So you have three sources of income. So for
Yeah.
instance, Walter is pension retired because he's not old enough to be Social Security retired.
Right,
So he's pension retired and he makes a good living. So he works if he wants to.
right.
He doesn't have to work, but if he wants to, because he's
Because he likes to
bored,
stay
because
busy.
he's only 57.
Yeah.
So he's bored, and he's got another 4 or 5 years before he's Social Security retired.
Right.
Unless they push it up again, he has another couple more years. So he can live because he gets pension.
Yeah.
So
That must be nice.
that's yeah,
That must
that
be nice.
absolutely nice until you get a girlfriend and spend more
Oh
than
gosh.
Okay.
Hey, but she likes to thrift, so that's good.
Oh yeah. Save money.
Oh,
That's a good way to
absolutely.
save your money.
Uh-huh.
But
Anywhere you can.
But the difference is that I'm Social Security retired because I am 64.
Mhm.
But I'm not dead. I still go here. I still go here. I can go down and if I would have bought my bathing suit, I would have went down the slide too. And Mona knows me. Nothing stops me from doing anything. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it's good to know that you guys are actually thinking about that. But I just personally, I feel like a lot of young people don't realize if you stay at a job for a 20-year span. You can be pension retired.
Right.
That has nothing to do with Social Security, and that's a lot.
Yeah.
And you probably will make more if you pension retired and you retire at 62. You won't make as much as if you retire at the retirement age of 65. Well, it was 65, but it's 67 now, or whatever the case may be. But pension is more, actually. Pension is more. So I think a lot of people they job surf because people think, oh, job surfing is this, job surfing. No, because it's not steady.
I was a job surfer.
Yeah, right.
So I have a couple of pensions, but they're very small.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not eligible for them.
Right.
I've heard that pension's not like a big thing anymore.
It
With
depends.
a lot
That's
of
what I'm saying. Yeah, because they know that
You know what else is not
they
a
know
big
it costs
thing?
a lot of money.
Right, but it's not a big thing because they don't make it a big thing because they don't really want you to do that.
Yeah.
But it is a big thing because it's the difference of making $4,000 a month or more than making $1,500 to $1,200 to $2,000 a month.
Right.
It is a big thing.
Yeah.
So if you think about if you start working somewhere, and even if you start at the bottom and you work your way up and you're there 20 years, you're gonna do good. You're gonna do good. So if you started making, and I'm just throwing some dumb number out, if you started making $15 an hour and you're unhappy with $15, but you're 21 and you're still with your parents, and then you keep going, and then you're actually assistant manager, and then you're a manager, and then you start making money. You're with that company for 20 years. Your ass can freaking retire.
So like she's saying, it's worth it to
Yes.
start thinking about wherever you do want to work, looking into jobs that have pensions.
Longevity. Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
So what about the way your friends shape your life? What does that mean?
I just feel like if you hang around like people that just aren't a good influence, you just need to pick your friends wisely. Because if you don't, then it could affect your future
Yes.
negatively, for sure.
Yeah. Have you changed friends?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So you've been down both routes?
Yeah, as I've grown up, I feel like I've outgrown some of my friends, mentally.
Yeah.
I've outgrown some of my friends,
And that's mature thinking.
Right.
To me, that's mature thinking because at 64, I had friends back in the days that I was like, oh, I can't be around you forever because that's not going to take me anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't always have to change your environment because people always say you change your environment. You can just change your friends.
Right.
Exactly.
Sometimes your environment says you're in school. That sucks. You don't have to do that. Yes, school is everything. I don't care what anybody says. School is that. You don't have to go to a big university to have a degree. You can go to a small university and have a degree. They still would pick you over someone who didn't have one.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're right about environment. That's environment. You can't be around people who tell you not to be here.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around people who tell you to be here. You want to be around people who want you to move up.
Yeah, people that support all your goals.
And another thing too, I feel like you have to have friends of all walks. You might have a best friend who might be a thug. And I'm not saying this lightly. Who might be a thug, who knows you're about something.
Yeah.
But they're still your friend, and they're doing their life, and they're supporting you doing your life. And that person can grow with you and be your protector all the way through. And you might have to say, hey, you're going to you're going to act right, damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't act like this. You're going to act like that. And they will act right because you
influence each other.
Yes.
Just the other way too.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So it doesn't mean kick all your friends away because you got people that have had your back forever that will always be there for you. You have people like that, and they may not be on the same path you are, but they always have had your back.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Exactly.
Awesome, man. Really like these first two guests are.
Yes.
Y'all are mature
Awesome.
beyond your years.
Yes. Yes.
I was not thinking that way.
Yeah.
Wow, I
Right.
appreciate it.
We were like,
I wish I was. All right, man. Thanks for coming.
All right.
You're our first official
handsome.
male diva.
Yay!
Divas for
Male
friends.
diva.
Male diva.
All right.
That doesn't mean anything derogatory. Male divas are good too.
I'll be back on here.
Yeah. Oh yay! Thank you, Blake.
Okay, so we got busy at the graduation, playing and having fun, and forgot to kind of close up that last podcast because we were going to get another person to interview. But we were at a graduation party and we got distracted and we never kind of really finished up that podcast. So I'm adding this in a little update on what's going on in my garden. I planted these lilies last year after I lost my daughter, and she loved lilies, and they're blooming again wonderfully. After this season, I'm actually going to take them out of this pot and plant them all along here, where I've already got a couple of other little lilies in the ground that will be coming up eventually. But these will like to kind of take over this whole area right here. And like I said, I was gone for the graduation party, and my garden has gotten out of control. Apparently I'm growing grass, so I'm going to have to take care of that. And these cucumbers are going to have to go in the ground. But my tomatoes have taken off. They're doing great. I've got some growing in there somewhere. Where did you go, little tomatoes? I don't know. I got a lot of work to do out here. There's one right there, a little bunch. All those cucumbers got to get in the ground. I've got black landscaping cloth I've got to put down. Watermelons that have to go to the ground. My peppers are coming up. I've got a giant tomato plant over here, and tomatoes growing in there. I've got lots of green beans coming up, lettuce that's ready to go, and corn that's growing. And just a lot of work to do. Anyway, like I said, thought I would add this in. And there's Tia. Running away because somebody just got home. Anyway, you guys, until we talk to y'all next time, peace out, divas.